What's up, everybody? Welcome in. This is the second video of my MLB The Reds franchise. We won the first one against the San Francisco Giants. So let's go to our calendar. We went ahead and simulated this game right here, or this off day. We're just going to do one game a series. So we're going to simulate through. I fixed those lineups, I thought, on the last video. That's second baseman. Okay, well, we got it fixed now. Let's go here. We're going to simulate that series. Important situation. We are losing with one out in the bottom of the ninth. Spencer steers up. We're going to go ahead and play that. Maybe we'll just do that. Maybe we'll just do the important series.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 3 in this one. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Ball outside. Save at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Walker checks the runner, and he's back in there.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. And you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
So the tying run is second. Runner goes again. That to right, wisely. Puts it away for the out. So it's their last chance in this one. Now the left fielder, Austin Hayes, trying to deliver as the hero. That pitch gets the inside corner.
I couldn't have done anything with it. Rolled over it. Outside.
This one gets away as he can't handle it behind the plate. Probably ruled a pass ball as the runner moves up to third. Two outs. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
100% strike the whole time.
You take a tie ball game into the ninth on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score.
I'm face to face. 1-1. So we're starting out 2-1. DeGrom, John Gray, DeGrom, and Nathan Eovaldi. Ooh, 3-2 in there. 1-5. Let's jump into this game. Ooh, I like that. God, those are so beautiful. check out. Playing stepped up. Lux has not played, where he's just not hit. Right, no games. We're going to put him in steer spot. Let's roll with it. 3-2. It's the 1-5 Rangers.
From Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Texas Rangers going up against the Cincinnati Reds.
It's
the rubber match.
And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really...
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
An announcer.
Just a little bit away from first pitch. And today on the hill, Hunter Greene. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Stevenson makes the grab, one down.
No,
so now here's the DH. Ezekiel Duran.
Posties.
And that one wrapped foul. Greene, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. And that one clips the corner. And that's a base hit, so they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
All right.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Watch out, Coach.
Seager went deep in his most recent game. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him off. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss.
This is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedel. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Seager fires over to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the lineup for the Reds. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions. But I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Swings through that one.
0-2.
One out, base is empty. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Little chin music.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss, splitter in the dirt. Higashioka gathers, throws the first, out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds, knocked in all 3 of their runs yesterday. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball.
2 out, space is empty. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
The shortstop takes the ball.
2-1.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
Come on, Allie, get a hit.
Inside, almost.
Say get a hit, not get hit.
High fly ball out to left field.
And a corn.
Peterson makes the grab.
I'm using the joystick.
Inning, no score. Second inning set to go. Here's Jack Peterson. Greene back to work. Just missed.
Watch the video on him.
Here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
He's got,
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire.
Not ADD. He's got
Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, but they're all out there trying to do their best
and
really perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Here's Josh Young.
Down syndrome.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1.
I knew he had some type of.
And a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. Late on that fastball.
Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Good strike 3 and.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers.
I like this guy.
Swing and a miss.
No ball, 1 strike.
He's built.
Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strike.
I'm gonna bury it down here, see if he can full swing at it. Got a piece of it. Right back down there again, see what happens.
And ball 1.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but
this ball is hammered deep center field, way back there.
Told you
on its way out of here.
431.
Adolis Garcia blasts one out. 3rd home run of the season, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. There he got a splitter that he was able to handle, allowed that pitch to travel a little bit deeper.
Last
and when
year
it was time
to
to commit,
the Reds
his hands exploded through
going
the
after
zone.
Luis Roberts Jr.
in the box
the White
here.
Sox.
Lets that one go for a ball.
Maybe we'll see how it goes.
And
See if we can get that trade.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across.
Have to wait
Here
and
in
see
the
how he's
3rd
doing.
and final game of the series. And that's in for a strike.
Because in real life, he's not very reliable. He is injured a lot. So we'll see what happens. The Rangers are doing pretty good since they got where's Bochy?
2-2.
And a swing and a miss down on strikes.
Give up the home run, though.
He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. Back after this
he knew it too.
Show.
I mean, we all knew it. It was right out the front door.
Of the inning, and now it's Austin Hayes.
Left fielder, Austin Hayes.
Late swing fouled off. Evaldi, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a slider.
I'll get yelled at.
Next pitch is outside.
Two balls, 1 strike.
And he grounds 1 to the right side.
Well, this is going to be a fun game.
He'll do it himself. That's 1 out, the bottom of the 2nd.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over. Got the ground ball.
Tyler Stevenson in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Fought off foul. Good eye in that spot.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
And there's the ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. And that's their first base runner of the game. And now it's Gavin Lux. First offering, runner goes, pitch misses. Throw to second, tag, out at second.
I won't be running with him.
Quick and fast swing of emotions right there.
For some reason I thought that was
walk, which is great, but then
Austin Hayes.
It's a bad pitch to go on, and you just erase the free pass that you were issued. I understand you want to be aggressive, you want to try to get in the scoring position, but you just have to be a little smarter there.
Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
That'd have been an RBI.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
And now it's going to be Santiago Espinal. Lux on at second with 2 down. That's off the mark, and that's ball 2.
Espinal came over to the Reds at the end of spring training.
Line drive, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Save! In comes the run from second. It's 1-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now here is Christian Encarnacion
on the
Strand.
season. Found that first one off.
That's the third. Young. Inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. And we're back.
Now
the first baseman, Josh Smith.
Josh Smith.
That one pulled foul. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The
Nice
throw
play.
is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
Flip
This
it.
is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for
You
the
might
out.
hear me say clip
Langford,
it.
the
So.
batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
I have a program that will automatically
Tied up
go
here
through and find
in
the
the early
highlights that I
going.
set. And if I set that, it'll voice recognize it.
Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Duran, the next to hit, takes outside.
See if we can get this one on the outside corner.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1, 2, 3, go the Rangers.
Nice.
Still tied.
Right there on the line.
As we go to the last
Leading
of the
off
third.
for the
And the
Reds,
batter now,
right
Jake
fielder,
Fraley.
Jake Fraley.
This guy is awful.
Pop up here, third base side. Young under it.
Excuse me.
And it's caught for the out.
Right there in front of JR House.
TJ Friedel
Now
now at the plate.
center
Grounded
fielder,
out his first
TJ
time.
Friedel.
See if I can take one with me down the first base line.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Bunt attempt popped up. They got Shioka to first. Barely got him for the out. Close play.
Perhaps he
Now
was
batting,
just a little bit,
second
didn't set the
baseman,
angle as the
Matt
infield is back right there, and that's pretty much.
Are you kidding me? Why can't I replay that? Let's check that replay. There is no way.
Out to short. Seager whips it to first.
Absolutely
Third
no
out. Reds go down
way
quick
that I was not safe.
as
Wow. I was out.
we go to the
MLB
top of the
The
fourth.
Show.
Now
Do
it's
better.
the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Pitch clock is
Fastball
out there.
for a
You can
strike.
see it.
Seager measures 6 feet 4 inches, 215 pounds, and
But it
he's a
doesn't
former
work.
Rookie of the Year. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle
Yeah,
of the
there's no
field.
pitch clock,
They
even
got
though it's in
Shioka.
the.
Swings through it for strike one.
And there's no replays.
Who
Show
the
do
runner
better.
first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with the pickoff artist on the mound.
Chopped on the ground. And it's just foul. That was close. And the right-hander deals.
1 ball,
And that's
2 strikes.
outside. And that is a good eye on a pitch down low. 2-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Dives and he can't hang on. Throw comes into second, and two on now as they try to rally here. A perfect example right there. That kind of discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
See if we can walk this tightrope.
And that one
get out of
fouled
this inning
off.
without nothing.
No outs, runners at first and second. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Strikeout here would get me into that situation.
High fly
That
ball, right
is
field.
not.
This could go the distance. Home run.
That is not what I needed.
His first homer of the year, and the Rangers take the lead. It's 4-1.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And it gets by him.
It's just not getting outs this inning.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So a man at first. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Check swing, called strike.
Gotta watch out.
Young gets his lead at first with nobody
out
out.
the front door last time.
Outside with a breaking ball.
1-1.
Off the batter's eye out there.
Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again at the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Strike three. That one came in at 99.
Gonna be just a few
And a foul ball. Marcus, a career-high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers. Ground ball right side, could be two. One at second. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're watching Major League. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. On the ground to third, and foul ball.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
It was early the first time, late the second, or late the first time, early the second time.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out at a splitter.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Hayes in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him.
Hayes, 0 for 1.
To the right side.
Ground ball to second.
Tosses to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Now batting, catcher,
2 down, base is empty. And the batter now, Tyler Stevenson.
Well, they should have said Jester.
Hit on the ground to short. Seager whips it across. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over. Back here in Cincinnati. And here's the first baseman, Josh Smith. Greene back to work. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
He's a little guy.
Next pitch misses. And now it's even 1-1.
Dimensions and stuff, but
the 1-1
looks like
is
he'd be a
fouled
little
off.
guy. I don't think it says out there on the scoreboard.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Tunneled that pitch. Thought it was going to be a slider breaking in off the plate, but it hugged the corner. And at that point, when he recognized it, it was just too late.
And first offering
This
is
wall's
fouled
don't
off.
look very big though.
There's a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting.
And
the
stepping in
hitter,
is the speedy Ezekiel Duran. Slice down the right side. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2
We got
count.
one screen
He's
on the
feeling
ground.
real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
In the air out towards right center. Fraley holds it in on the run.
I didn't think he
Head
was
to
going
the
to get
bottom
there.
of the 5th. And here is
Leading
Gavin
off
Lux.
for the Reds, third baseman, Gavin Lux.
There's a strike.
Well, these Reds need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to
This
gap.
is the
or
guy
out
that
of
got
the
that
park.
extra base hit.
That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Headed towards the corner. Peterson really on his horse for this one. Makes the grab on the run. Then there's one down.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the
Now
commitment that he showed. He
designated hitter,
knew that the wall was close,
Santiago
but was
Espinal.
determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Espinal has to step out of the way for ball
Should've
one.
stayed there and got
Clearly
hit.
didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
And it's fouled away.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that misses. 2-1.
2-1.
And that is out of play.
Come on, Espinal.
Line drive to short and caught.
Right at
It's
him.
never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove,
Now
but
batting,
you will
the
get
first
some high
baseman,
fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
You got to think, guys.
Encarnacion
As much as we talk
Strand
bad about
takes low
players that are only
second
batting
trip to the plate
200,
in this
300,
one.
that's baseball.
Check swing,
Baseball
and
is
he
a
went.
game
And
of
they
failure.
got 1-1.
If you're batting 300, you're getting on base 30% of
Fouled
the
off
time.
left side. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning
That
number
is
5.
30%. That is a failing grade in school.
The next offering misses.
failing grade in
Now
anything.
2-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a nice inning of work there. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. And now the shortstop, Corey Seager. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
And right now,
through there
the
for a
league
strike.
average
Absolutely frozen on that
260.
heater right down the middle, and that's a
260 and
pitch you're just
280.
not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot,
So,
especially after falling behind on a
next time
good
your
first
players,
pitch.
your favorite players batting 250.
That one is absolutely belted. That's going back. Back some more. Feeling for the wall as he makes the
Like that.
catch.
Just like,
Now batting, catcher Kyle Higashioka.
Up next for the Rangers, Kyle Higashioka. Late on that fastball.
In the
ball,
on-deck
1 strike.
circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
here it comes, fastball.
Swings and misses So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And now Jack Peterson, he really made his presence felt back in the 4th inning of this one, Singy.
Absolutely. 3-run blast and a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone in that dugout was pretty fired up.
2 outs. Could be extra bases.
This is going to be trouble.
Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
There's a swing and a drive. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. A run comes in on the play.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run. And that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
So digging in, Adolis Garcia. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
There's a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Good job. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. That one pushed to the left and foul.
You ever think the ball gets hit in the stands and there's people fighting and scrapping
that
for
one
baseball?
Misses, and that is ball 1.
You go to the store and buy one. $10. If that.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
You got people knocking people down to get them.
This one popped up.
For a baseball.
Nabs it, and there's one away. So back to the top of the Reds lineup, and now the center fielder, T.J. Friedel. And a bunt towards third, and that's a foul ball. Bunting
Get
for
back
a hit.
there. Oh, dang it.
And it goes just foul. One down, base is empty. Pitch is in the dirt, and it got 1-2.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Smith takes it to the bag, 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. That one hit to
1,
right.
2, 3. I'm gonna grab a drink.
Garcia puts it away, and that is that. Now it's Marcus Semien. 0 for 2 in this one.
Won't open that for a second. I'm home.
Emilio Pagan gets the ball now. This is his 3rd time out this year.
Number 15.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Pagan, 33 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2013.
I've thought about doing a road to the show with a pitcher.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Let me know down in the comments if you want me to do it.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
And if you want me to be a starting pitcher or a closer. Let me know in the comments.
And the
Good
0-2.
strikeout right here, Pecan.
And down on strikes. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. Fly ball to right. And there's 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Lifted in the air out to left.
Oh, yeah.
Hayes has it sized up. Makes the catch, inning over. 3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
They played Ellie to bunt.
Out to short, Seager. Handles, throws to first, and a quick out, number 1. Next to hit, Austin Hayes has grounded out a couple of times. This one popped up.
Right up the
Foul
other
ground,
way,
first base side. Brings it in. Out, number 2.
Now
He's been going after these guys consistently,
Tyler
and as a result,
Stevenson.
he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
2 down, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to him, Tyler Stevenson. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Stevenson's 0 for 6 against Evaldi.
And a swing and a miss.
It really looks like these
One
hitters have been in between with their timing
Ball.
today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That one out to
Right now.
right. Garcia settles under it. Hauls it in
1,
to
2,
end the
3.
inning. Starting to run out of. And now the
Leading
DH,
off for the
Ezekiel
Rangers,
Duran.
the designated
1 for
hitter,
3.
Ezekiel
Pagan
Duran.
back to work. That one fouled off.
It sounds like a computer automated voice.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that's a fair ball.
Wish they had ran. Dude, you hit
Here
a
comes
lazy
Corey
pop up
Seager.
on the line.
And first
you're out there
offering is
flexing.
fouled off. Duran on at first, nobody out. So Sieg suffers the strikeout.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Cuts and misses, it's a strikeout.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
On the outside corner, and the count is 0-2. Founds another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Rangers leave 1.
All right. Well, here comes a new
On the
pitcher.
mound now, Sean
Gavin
Armstrong.
Lutz to the plate.
This is his
He's
5th
1 for 2.
appearance of the
Now
year.
pitching for Texas, number 43, Sean Armstrong.
Lutz leading
Tell you who
things
it sounds
off,
like.
takes a strike.
If you've seen the movie
Activity in
iRobot.
the bullpen. Cole Winn,
Sounds like the
young
computer in that
right-hander, up
movie.
and throwing. Swing and a pop-up. Simeon makes the grab, 1 away. Next is the designated hitter, Santiago Espinal.
Get through.
Up the middle, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. 1 down.
You guys will have to
Now
let me know
first
down in the
baseman,
comments
Christian
what
Encarnacion Strand.
else you guys want to see.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Peterson brings it in.
Oh, what the?
Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Through 8 full,
Dunce alarm
it's
right
the
there.
Rangers 5 and the Reds 1. Now, Josh Young. He swings and fouls one off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Out of the ninth. Just don't score any runs.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. It's a splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Well, you always want those pitches back as a hitter. It caught a lot of the zone and definitely not the intended location, but those splitters can dance around and miss a barrel even when they're not perfectly executed.
That clips the zone, and the count is 0-2.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
2 down,
see if I can
nobody
get
on.
Swing at the outside. Ooh.
And they'll do it again.
I would say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field.
Free
makes the catch, and
For Texas.
Robert Garcia.
Let's manager. We're gonna do a substitution. Jake Fraley, you are not batting. Candelario is batting .333. Hines plays third base. I didn't know that. I guess I'll put Candelario in. Hello?
Into the game,
and he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
First pitch misses.
I can't think of the Reds coach's name. Tito Martinez. No.
That one pushed foul.
Tito.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
You guys
This guy's
know,
seen
drop
2
comment, let
changeups
me
in
know.
a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Hit in the air out to center field. Langford. 1 down.
Now batting, the center
Terry
fielder,
Francona.
TJ Friedel.
I cannot think
So
of
up
his
next,
name to save
TJ
me.
Friedel. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. And it gets by him. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
That's a RBI, or not an RBI,
Pretty
just
much
a
a
double.
model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Just a slow ground ball this time. They get the tag on him,
Dang
and
it.
no throw. He's into first
Trying
easily.
to do too much.
So they're down to their final out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Come on, Ellie, where were you at about 3 innings ago?
Here comes the skipper.
Pitching for Texas.
And ready to hit now for
Number
Cincinnati. Austin Hayes.
Chris
0
Martin.
for 3 in this one. Cincinnati making a move for a pinch hitter. Reese Hines.
Just
2
trying to
runners
get
in
some
scoring
hitters.
position with 2 away for him. Swinging a foul straight back.
Bounced it. to the screen.
Two on, two outs. Swing
and
and a
heck
miss.
was
He
I
was
swinging
late.
at?
Strike two.
0-2.
The tying run is in the on-deck circle.
The Reds down to their final strike.
So me getting on really has no benefit other than to keep the line moving.
And delivers outside.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Next
Ball two.
offering misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strike.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're...
That is a little Bruce Bochy. Let's go look at Luis Roberts' numbers. Let's go trade talks. He is on the White Sox. It's a 77 overall. Right now he's batting 138. 2 steals, 7 strikeouts, and a walk. There's also been talks about there it is. Jarren Duran. He's batting 345. I wonder what they would want. Nick Lodolo, TJ Friedel, and Reese Hines. I don't think so. We'll see what they would require. They wouldn't even trade him. There was talks at one point that he may sign with the Reds. No trades. Wonder what it would take to get him. I don't understand. Oh, there's multiple trades. But it doesn't trade what we give for them. So I wonder, obviously we can unselect them. Let's go back in and let's click Ellie. See what we can get for Ellie. Adley Rushman, which isn't bad. Brent Rooker. There was talks of the Reds getting him. Let's back out of this. See. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Let's go to the A's. Do Brent Rooker. See what it would take to get him. Brett Lauder, Matt McClain, Reese Hines. He's not worth that. I'll give you Alexis, and you can have him. I would get Ty Floyd for him, but not Espinal. Juan Soto. There's gonna be no trades for him. No trade for him. That's not a bad trade. That's not bad. Helly, Lodolo, and no. Shohei, there won't be any deals for him. Brett Lauder, Matt McClain, TJ Friedel. That's not a good trade either. I like Gunnar Henderson. See what's out there for him. No. No. See what it costs to get Jazz. Oh. This is like the Talking Heads making up stuff. Bobby Witt. Let's see what it would take to get him. Ellie. Why would you trade Ellie for Bobby Witt? Cheater, cheater. Saw them live at the Rays game. He got booed off the field. Nobody wants Trout. I really want him. Alright, folks. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. I appreciate you guys. Maybe next episode we'll start making some trades. See what my trade block. Is it still? Are they still there? Yep, they're still there. Nobody wants them. It was one game, 1 or 2 games, people. All right, folks. You guys have a wonderful time, and I will see you on the next one. Peace out.